guys, it's me, obviously, duh, right? You clicked onto my YouTube channel. So I wanted to kind of go over my halfway to Halloween experience from May 10th of this year, which was just like I don't know, about a little over a week ago. This guy went with me, but he still decided to come home with me. Well, you idiot. You weren't showing off your talent and your skills and everything else, but unless I have him down. Actually, I'm going to move him out of the way. I just kind of want to go over the show a little bit. It was a long fucking day, but it was all well worth it. I did sell a good number of items and actually got a lot of good feedback and compliments. And I was actually appeared in a few videos that I've been searching around the world of YouTube for. As a matter of fact, I know I at least want to give a shout out to at least 3 of you guys. If I could find where I put that information at. If only there was a note app. Oh, here it is. So, first and foremost, Haunt at the Roxbury. I will link all these channels in the description box down below. I hate saying that, it sounds so cheesy, but that's what I'm going to do. And then, hopefully you guys will go check them out. Well, Haunt at the Roxbury, my homie Dave, definitely did me good on showing some of my products on his video, and it was always good to see him. He gave me like a nice little segment, if you will, for the 2024 show. So shout outs to him. Shout outs to Jay and Unveiling Around. They just uploaded their video today. I told them I was going to grab a bag of chilps and watch, but I did not grab the chilps. I don't need them. I did not do that, but I did eat a whole pizza like a fat ass. So again, don't don't judge me. But anyway, Jay Unveiling Around ended up doing a nice little segment for me too on their video, and actually adopted my corpse flamingo. So I'll have to be doing more of them, those, whatever. And then I saw a newest channel called Hollow Maniacs. They did a nice little segment on me too. This was after the show. I discovered them just by YouTube searching, and yeah, they did a really good job too. And I did talk to them a little bit through YouTube about coming out to Hearst Fest, because the hearses they thought was really like one of the best parts of the show up in Ann Arbor. So I said we should come out to Hearst Fest September 20th, I believe it is this year. And so hopefully they'll show up in all their glory and their splendor. Speaking of glory and splendor, guys, I unveiled like a new jack-o'-lantern type at the Halfway to Halloween Expo. I ended up selling 2 of them. I made 2 more. Just this. So I don't know what the fuck just happened, but my entire, must have been the corpse I just put there. Like I have a stack. Anyway, long story short, I got a stack of totes here that my camera's sitting on, and everything just kind of shook. It was weird. Anyway, I made these guys here. Hold on. These goofy looking guys here. A lot of people seem to like these, and so do I. I think they're bad. I think they really came out like a lot better than I probably thought of that they would. But they do light up. Also, I did share these on my Facebook and my Instagram. I think last week, but like I said, they were officially unveiled, in a way, unveiled at the Halfway to Halloween Expo in Ann Arbor. I did do something like this before, but I did black, and then where the black is now was just random ass colors. Like one was red and one was purple, which those were popular too. I ended up selling those too last year. But I definitely like the traditional orange and black look. I like the size of this one's eyes. So I ended up selling a couple of these guys, and then I already have a request for more. So right now, those are the only 4 I've got made up. So there. Also, what was I going to say about that show? Oh, shout outs to the vendors who were next to me. I don't remember your names, and I apologize. I suck. I'm sorry. It's been a while. But especially the lady on the one side, on the left of me, who had the 3D art type of stuff, the 3D printed stuff. She was a hoot, but she did watch my booth. I was able to go grab some grub. One of the bad things about that was in 2024 was I sat by my booth the entire time, and I basically starved all day, and then I don't even think I ate anything until I got home. Matter of fact, that night, but I was I was high on life that day for a whole different reason. But oh, and then so yeah. So the 17th, I was supposed to have a show in Lansing, Michigan. And I paid my booth fees, and me and Chris from Decompositions Corp Creations, we were going to go out and basically vend as a unit, as a collective thing. And it was going to be sweet because we've never done that before. I know that's something that him and I both want to do. So we roll up there, and he gets up there like a half hour, or he gets there like a half hour before I show up because he calls me. And he's like, dude, I don't know what the hell's going on, but it's like a ghost town up here. I said, well, what do you mean? He goes, I couldn't even find a gas station open to get gas. And he was like, I just have a really bad feeling about what the hell's going on up here. I said, well, okay, whatever. Just at least wait for me to get there. I'm only a half hour out, right? So I end up getting there, and I see him. I park my car into a random parking lot. Then I get out and we talk for a little bit. And there's like a couple people setting up. And this was like after 9 o'clock in the morning. And the show starts at like 11. But I, for the life of me, could not see anybody who was actually in charge of setting anything up. And nor did I, until after the fact, nor did I realize that I believe the city of Lansing at that time was without power. I think that's why everything was a ghost town. On my way, because we decided basically not to do the show, Chris was like, dude, I felt like these weird, like this isn't really going to be worth hanging out here, blah, blah, blah. And of course, I didn't have to leave. I was just kind of like, yeah, I mean, I guess I kind of see that. It sucks that I just drove a little over 2 hours to come all the way up here, but I tried to make the most of it by kind of like how you, like, well, I'm out of town, I might as well see what else is around here type of thing. So that's what I tried to do. But everything around me was fucking closed. It was exactly like a ghost town. I had to make a stop to get gas before I left back for home. And it took me five gas station stops to find one that was open. They had no power. None of those little towns and little areas, little gas stations and whatever had any fucking power. And the fifth gas station I found actually had power. Olivet, Michigan, some weird shit like that. Basically, it's a town that's got a campus, a big old nice college campus, and they had an operating gas station. That's all I really remember. And the gas station had a line, like it only had like 6 pumps, but you had to fucking wait. So I fucking waited, looking like this in a hearse, And everybody was out there filling their cars and their trucks or whatever, filling up jerry cans. I'm just like, what the fuck is going on? I felt like I was like in an apocalypse or something. So I pull up, I get out of my car, and I start pumping the gas, and the guy, I'm just gonna like, you know what? I'm just gonna randomly ask this dude, like, dude, what the fuck is going on with the gas problems around here? He goes, dude, nobody's got fucking power. A tornado hit down here like the night before, and everybody's still fucking basically SOL. I said, well, shit. Well, that explains it because I went to that Lansing thing thinking that it was going to happen, but I don't think they had any power. And I asked him, I was like, what about Lansing? Are they just done? He goes, I feel like they've been like getting power and then losing power and then getting power and then losing power. So I found out after the fact when I got back here home. I took a nap because I'm old, and then I'd hop on social media, and then the show actually went on. It actually occurred. And I'm like, well, that kind of sucks because I kind of felt like I should have stayed, but then again, I didn't really see a whole lot of posts or anything, so I don't know how successful it was or how successful it would have been for me anyway. I don't know. The whole thing was just kind of like, it didn't really upset me. I think it just kind of like left a bad taste in my mouth because usually when I do these shows, I'm fucking pumped and I'm excited because I want to meet people who are into my shit, my craft. You know what I mean? Like anybody who comes up to me and says, "Dude, this is the coolest shit," or "How much for one of these?" or "Can I get one of those?" and "How do you do this?" And that's what I do, and that's what keeps me going. You know what I mean? Like I mean, I do it for me, but I mean, anytime you can share what you create and somebody either likes it or dislikes it or whatever, but appreciates it, respects it, one or the other, it's cool. It's good feelings, right? So that's what I do. But this whole this whole show I was supposed to do Saturday did not feel that way, not pan out that way. But hey, it's a lesson learned. I'm out the booth fee and the gas. It took me to come get up there, and the gas took me to get back. But I mean, gas you're going to buy anyway, right? So I was really like, well, I lost the booth fee. The show the weekend prior, the halfway to Halloween, kind of made up for it, I guess. I don't know. I mean, I think it did. I think I still made out. You know what I mean? It wasn't like a total schlump. But um, so that was that experience. But I did have some unveiling for that show too. The show that happened but didn't happen. I don't know. I feel like if somebody was out to be like, dude, the show's going to go on anyway, don't leave, I would have stayed, but I didn't get any of that. Like, it was right after 9, and the people who said they were going to put the show on said they were going to be out there at right around 9 o'clock. I didn't see anybody. What are you going to do, you know? Anyway, so these were going to be unveiled, my blackout lanterns, even though they don't light up. They do. They glow, Joe, okay? I call them black lanterns. I don't know if that's gonna stick. Blackjacks, that might actually stick. I don't know why they smell so good, but so I made up 3 of these guys. I didn't just spit all over the place. I made up 3 of these guys just for the festival up there. And like I said, they do glow in the dark. Yeah, I can only hold two at a time. Just have to trust me that I got 3. So those were supposed to be. That's kind of like another new item. I know it's original. It's another fucking pumpkin, right? But these are different because they glow in the dark. I don't have a lot of the other ones. Either they don't glow at all, or they're blacklight reactive, like these guys. Like this one here is blacklight reactive. How can you tell? Well, you can't, because unless you can see on the full spectrum, you can't see that shit. But just have to take my word for it. I do have a blacklight flashlight here, which is a little NCIS action. You could tell now, but I mean, I know you guys can't see shit because it has to be like dark enough, you know. See, this doesn't. Why didn't this shit come out? Oh yeah, it kind of does, I guess. Listen, guys, you know what? I don't need to show you shit. I'm kidding. Anyway, so as far as the future goes with my products here, I do have an application out for a show in Valparaiso. I think it's like an Oddity Fest or some shit. I don't even remember when that is, but I should hear the results. And by results, I mean I should hear if I'm accepted or not on June 8th, I think they said, to check my email. So I'll have to remember to do that. And then I did get an email from checking. Oh, Hometown Days here in New Carlisle, literally 20-25 minutes from me right now. I really, really want to do that show. It's a 3-day event. It's not like a huge show, but I mean, like size wise. But I think it draws in a lot of people. Like they come in from all over. You know what I mean? And the fact that it's 3 days, I think, is pretty exciting for me because that means I can basically set up and leave my shit. Well, you wouldn't know, I guess, but like I want to have to worry about like a hotel or nothing. I can just drive the fuck home. So that's pretty cool too. And they have a car show. The Black Sheep, I think, put the car show on still. Black Sheep Car Club, I think it is, on that Saturday. So I'm gonna have to finagle something to get a car there, and then I'll be vending at the actual event. And what's cool about the thing, like the whole weekend, is that everybody like who lives in New Carlisle, basically within like a walking distance, I guess. Everybody's got like garage sales and yard sales, so there's just all kinds of shit like going on. Food trucks, and I don't know if they do carnival rides. I don't remember. They might have a couple here and there, but it's one of those things I usually would go to every year. I don't think I went last year. I think I was out of town, but usually I went pretty consistently. So I am looking forward to doing that one. Like I said, Hearst Fest is definitely in the books, I would say. I don't know what I have to do to get in there, but I'm definitely going to try. Um, Other than that, as far as just me, what I'm going to be doing periodically here is basically just creating shit, creating more stuff, and then just sharing it on my socials. So if you guys are following me, yay, I appreciate it. Of course I do. Of course I do. But if not, well, I don't know what the fuck y'all are doing. You should be. Get on that right now. Do it. And we'll just see. We'll just see where the year goes, man. Because I really, really want to do more shows this year than I did last year. Right now, I'm already right where I was last year. But the advantage right now is that I've actually got other applications in so early in the year, which I did not have last year. I was kind of just winging it last year, kind of like by word of mouth or by, like, I would just scroll socials and like, oh, so-and-so's interested in this show here. I didn't even know what was going on. Thank you. At least I know now, but I hope it's not too late to try to enter in as a vendor, you know what I mean? So I'm going to see how many shows I can actually knock out. And I think the show the 17th, the only lesson I really learned there was probably go as a spectator first before you pay the booth fee. I thought about that, you know what I mean? Like, maybe I should just go and see what kind of, you know what I mean? Like, see what kind of crowd. Not that that's, I don't know, that's kind of cheesy though, Joe. This is when I just start rambling. You guys know already. But then I'll feel like I'm, like, oh, am I good enough? I don't want to be like that guy. Like, oh, maybe I'm not good enough for that. No, that's not it. I don't know, whatever. Anyway, thanks for tuning into my little after halfway to Halloween vlog, whatever the fuck you want to call this. I'll have to think of a clever title. Hopefully, I will be showing off some more stuff soon. I'm trying to come up with something exclusively. I actually do have another show. I forgot. Fucking A. Give me this. I think it's in August. I almost forgot about it somehow. Let me see if I could find it real quick, like. Whoa, hey. Yeah, that's my group, all right. Let's see. Auto show, yeah, blah, 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 blah. I don't actually remember when it is, but I think it's in August. Let me see. What the hell? Maybe they didn't make an event. Maybe they didn't make an event page for it yet? That's kind of weird. Maybe I should pay more attention. Anyway. So there's going to be it's like another Hearst show that happens down by the Kokomo area. Oh, fuck. Hold on, let me check. One more thing. Okay, that's weird. I don't want to message. How do you... I should be definitely editing all this out. How do you, I guess I could do it that way, huh? What is all this shit? Oh, yeah, I remember that conversation. Yep. Yeah, I wonder if you ever sold that fucking thing. Yes, here it is. You guys even see that? No, you can't. Well, maybe you can. Oh. Anyway, casket, cruising, funeral car, and spooky vendor show. I will be there too at the Howard County Fairgrounds in Greentown, Indiana, August 23rd from 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. Hearses, ambulances, and combos. Put on by the Crossroad Casket Cruisers, which I am a member of. You guys see that there? Yeah, so I will be there too. I almost fucking forgot. I don't know how. What do you want? God damn. Miss notifications. Yeah, I don't think so. Matter of fact, I'm going to go ahead and download that so I fucking remember. And then I'm going to have, I think I'm going to have some fundraisers. I got to get with B-Rad, see if he wants to do the fundraiser again. See if I'm welcome back after last fall. Whew, I got fucked up, guys. Anyway, that's another story for another time, isn't it? Thanks for tuning in, guys. It's going on a very, very special number on the clock. Don't think I don't notice this shit, universe. I notice all this shit. Just pouring those fucking synchronicities on me, man. It's so wild. So wild. What the hell? My phone just faded out. What is happening in here right now? It was weird as hell. Clocking out. Time is now. 20 minutes is way too long for me to be talking. Y'all fucking already clicked off after like 2 minutes. Don't give me that shit. Oh! The green one. I forgot I made one green and black Jack. See? I almost forgot about this guy. He's over here hanging out. I'm not even going to talk about it. I actually made this one just this past week. Okay, anyway, I'm really turning off this, guys. Okay? You guys all take it easy, and thanks for all the support, comments, likes, subscribers, blah, blah, blah. I'll see you guys later. Thank you.